Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys! Wow!
So, I first heard of Clone High a few years back when Nintendo made his video. And I kinda, I knew about it, but it takes a lot for me to get into a new series, okay? It, never happens. But I saw that the continuation is coming out soon. Yes, thank you for the person who corrected me in the last video. It is not a reboot, it is in fact a continuation. My bad. But the continuation's coming out soon, and I wanted to be prepared. Because obviously, new adult animated content. I keep saying that it's a dime a dozen, but the last few days have kind of shown that that's not true. So that point is kind of moot. But still, this is a big thing, I want to be ready for it. So the premise of Clone High is it's set at a high school populated by the clones of well-known historical figures. The series follows its central cast, including adolescent depictions of Abe Lincoln, Joan of Arc, Gandhi, Cleopatra, JFK. The series also serves as a parody of teen dramas such as Dawson's Creek and Beverly Hills, and I don't know either of those two, but I know The Breakfast Club, and I'm getting heavy breakfast vibes from this show. And every episode is introduced as a very special episode. So I'm assuming a lot of you have probably already seen this show, and you just clicked on this video to hear my thoughts about it. I mean, you know the premise, right? You know the humor, you know how it goes. I'm going to briefly touch on it, but I don't want to just repeat what everybody else has said about this show. First of all, it's a very creative, original premise. Having just clones would be enough, but dropping them in a high school environment is just the perfect bow on this gift of a series. Look, I think maybe one of the reasons I didn't watch it all those years ago is because high school drama is one of my least favorite tropes, period. It's so grounded. You can get sort of creative with it. I like The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is very subversive in its character archetypes. But to really stand out in this genre, you really need to do something out of the box. And obviously adding clones of historical figures to the mix really does elevate this trope. You need good character diversity and expectation subversion if you're going to put a fresh spin on the high school drama trope. Because, in a high school environment show, much of the comedy comes from how the characters interact with each other.
Hey, gay foster dads. How do I get everyone to like me?
Baby, a lot of people like the original JFK because he was such a caring leader, and he inspired a generation of young people.
I thought he was a macho, womanizing stud who conquered the moon!
And the unexpected twists and turns that come with their personalities. You'd think that the basket case would act this way, but really she's this way. And Clone High takes this to the next level. Gandhi is not the warrior for peace that he was in real life. He's this party animal. And I think maybe at one point he actually was a party animal. I'm not a history guy. I just know that this show is really playing that up. Cleopatra is the hot one, JFK's the pimping asshole, and Abe Lincoln is honest, but he's also madly in love with Cleopatra. I mean, in what other show could you pull off these characters? None of them. And every episode's story is taken to the very extreme. I know there's that one episode where Abe Lincoln and JFK run against each other for Cleopatra, but also to be the school president.
Last year, Abe said he was 15 years old. Now he claims to be 16. Which is it, Abe? Better keep your story straight.
And it ends with Abe Lincoln skateboarding this giant ramp on his head and Gandhi dying of pancake batter poisoning. It's just completely off the walls and I love it. I think my favorite episode though is the makeover episode. The makeover, 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 makeover. That one.
Makeover, 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 makeover.
That's so fucking funny. For the entire episode, all the characters just run around getting makeovers. It's a parody of all those sequences in those girly movies, The entire episode is built on this one parody of this one idea that you wouldn't necessarily think could be parodied all that well. But the principal and his butler do it. I mean, JFK and Gandhi do it. It's just so funny. I'm trying not to spoil too much about the entire show because if you haven't seen it, I'm assuming you have, but if you haven't, I really want you to watch it, and I don't want to give away the ending, because it is serialized. I forgot to mention that. Now you might take a look at this show and watch a couple scenes and say, this looks more like it's for kids. Like, you might think like, oh, this is just a new season of Total Drama Island. At least they're not babies in this one. Fuck. But no, there's actually some really good adult humor in this. And the show really isn't raunchy like, you know, you have your Family Guys or the million spin-offs. I mean, that's LS Mark's territory. It'll be a totally normal, kid-friendly scene for 3 minutes, and then at the very end they'll drop something like this.
Where are my bitches?
It's genuinely great writing. They only drop the really adult stuff every once in a while.
Joan, I haven't gotten a single high five since I've been in here. Could you give me a few under the table? Everyone else is getting them.
So you're always caught off guard by it, and it's hilarious. All in all, I love Clone High so much. There's so many things that make it great, and I couldn't really focus on just one for this short of a video. The high school trope is just so overplayed, and putting an ungrounded spin on it like clones really kicks it up a notch. So if you didn't know, I'm not going to go too much into why this show was cancelled. It basically has to do with Gandhi and a hunger strike. It's pretty crazy. Go watch Nintendo's original video because he goes really in depth. Even though that did happen, Season 1 couldn't have ended in a better way. It was such an organic cliffhanger, but it will absolutely make for a great continuation. Hopefully. I've seen a few videos come out recently that says the first episode leaked and it's horrible. I mean, I hope not. Lord and Miller made the first season, and they're coming back. So, hopefully it's good. Lord and Miller Part 2s aren't always great, which is why I'm really hoping Spider-Verse is good. God, please be good. So I really hope the new Clone High is just at least okay. I believe they already ordered 2 seasons, so they must have liked it enough to do that. But unfortunately, it looks like Gandhi won't be a part of it. It really sucks because his character is so freaking funny. But anyway guys, that was my thoughts on Clone High. I know most of you have probably already seen this show, and I didn't want to repeat what a lot of other people have said. But what can you say? It's Clone High. For those of you who haven't watched it yet, it's only 13 episodes. It would take you only 6.5 hours to get through the whole thing. It's on HBO Max right now. Go give it a watch. And expect a video when the continuation comes out. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe, check out the Discord, and I'll see you later.